I'm enjoying Sports Shabbat, I have to tell you. I am an absolute fanatic with sports, so you have to just go with it. All right, anyway, we are on page 48. All who are able, please rise. Unless we aspire to the utmost, we shrink to inferiority. Prayer is our attachment to the utmost. Adonai sifetai tifta ufia gita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. We turn to page 50. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Ha'arav, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zofer Chasei Avot V'imahot, Umebi Geula, Livnei Bneihem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer, U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ha'ezrat Sarah. Page 52. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh Hakol Hatara L'Moshia, Morid Hatal, Mekafel Chayim B'Chesed, Mekayeh Hakol B'Rakamim Rabim, so make no flee, Verofek Moholim, Umatir Asurim, Umakayeh Emunatoho, Lishenei Afar, Michamokva Ba'al-Giburot, Umidom Elak, Melech Benit, Umakayeh, Umatzliach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'hagayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh ha'akol. You turn to page 54. Atah kadosh, v'shem ha'kadosh, u'kadoshim k'yom, ya'aluk ha'selah, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el ha'kadosh. We turn to page 63. And let's read together at the top the Kavanah from the Elul Psalms. Bring joy to my life of service when I turn to you for purpose and hope. God, teach me your path. Your truth will guide my steps. Point my heart toward awe. Your name, the center of my devotion. And you may be seated. We turn to page 69. We're going to read the bottom of this page together for all these gifts. For the gifts I received today, air in my lungs, pulse in my veins, my restless mind alive and curious, awakening suddenly to beauty, for love and the memory of love, forgiveness when I didn't deserve it, another chance at life. Let my soul give thanks to you. Let me not forget your kindness. And on page 70, we offer our evening prayer for peace, Shalom Rav. And we ask God to grant abundant peace to all corners of our world. And we certainly keep Eretz Israel in our thoughts and prayers as we sing this and hope that one day there will be lasting peace in that world. Shalom Rav, All Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, All Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Le'olam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon, L'kol HaShalom. Ki Atahu Melech Adon, L'kol HaShalom. Yisrael Amecha Tasim Le'olam Shalom Rav All Yisrael Amecha Tasim Le'olam V'tov beinecha levarek Et Amecha Yisrael Bekol Eitu Bekol Shah Bishlomecha Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Le'olam Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amecha Tasim Le'olam Tasim Le'olam Tasim Le'olam. At this time in our service, just take a moment or two to pray the thoughts and prayers of your heart, and then join me on page 74. Page 73 has a really nice reading, if you'd like to read that, called A Short Testament. Say shalom bimroma, Uya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, va'imu. Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, Say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, va'imru, amen. Well, something I've been doing during these Shabbats of consolation, I've been reading the Haftorah, because we almost never get to hear the Haftorah. And since we are in now the fifth Shabbat of consolation, this is the Shabbat following Tisha B'Av, the destruction of the temples. So we are still in the book of Isaiah. We read different sections of the book of Isaiah from the Haftorah. So I'm going to do that this evening once again. And we are reading Isaiah 54, 7 through 10. You do not have the Haftorah blessings in here, I do not believe. So I have them. All right. If you know them, just go ahead and do them with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar bin v'him tovim v'ratzah v'devreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Haboker b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdohu u'v'Yisrael avmo u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Barega ha'katon azavtik u'vrachamim gedolim akabzeg b'shetzef ketzef histarti fanai regaha mimehik uvchesed ulam rikamtik amar go'alek Adonai ki mehe nohak zot li asher nishbati me'avor, me'noach, od al ha'aretz, kein nishbati, mikzot alayik, umigarbahak, ki he'arim, yamushu, v'hagvu od, temutenaha, v'chasdi, me'itek, lo yamut, uvrit shlomi, lo tamut, amar merakameh Adonai. And what I just read, for a little while I forsook you, but with vast love I will bring you back. In slight anger for a moment I hid my face from you, but with kindness everlasting I will take you back in love, said God, your Redeemer. For this to me is like the waters of Noah. As I swore that the waters of Noah nevermore would flood the earth, so I swear that I will not be angry with you or rebuke you. For the mountains may move and the hills be shaken, but my loyalty shall never move from you, nor my covenant of friendship be shaken, said God, who takes you back in love. I think it's probably one of the best ones I've read for the Shabbat of Consolation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol ha'olamim, tzadik b'kol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'medaber u'makayim, shekol devarav emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah, ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al ha'nevi'im, ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, Shanatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha v'limnucha, lechavod uletifaret. Al hakol Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lahak, umavarchim hotahak, yitbarak shimcha b'fikol kai, tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh HaShabbat. And there you have the reading of the Haftorah for this evening. And while we are in the midst of thinking about the Torah and the Haftorah, we want to remember all of those of our family and our friends and our community that are in need of healing. Healing of body, healing of spirit, and perhaps this day they are in need of both. We are thinking of the following: Bonnie Brooker, Carol Roberts, Laura Stein, Bobby Goldstein, Ingrid Kraling, Fran Baer, Lori Licker, Louis Wunderlich, Larry Rodriguez, Mindy Sugarman, Cheryl Mendelson, Susan Vincent, Kathy Wilson, Hannah Creviston, Nate Green, Andy Kaplan, Amy Eichenbaum, Gerda Stokler, Shira Natanya Bat Yocheved, Ann Swar, Jeff Fishkin, Phil Fanwick. If there are other names that you wish to add to our list, please say their name as my hand passes over you.
David Lovett, Ed Drew, Abby Voss, Carol Franchini, Rick Abernathy, Ryan Barnes, Kimmy Hill, Karen Hodis.
Thank you. We keep all of them in our thoughts, and we turn to page, it's actually in here, page 77. The bottom of the page. Misha Berak Avotenu Mekor Habracha Laimahotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberak imotenu, mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing, with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. So this week, our Torah portion is Ki Tetzei. So Ki Tetzei is remarkable for its sheer number of mitzvot, over 70 commandments. So if you do the math, which I didn't, but how many are there total? 613. 70 is a percentage of that. All right, we'll just go with that. But it touches on almost every aspect of daily life. So let's explore not only the laws themselves, but also the deeper messages that may communicate to us as individuals and as a community. Unlike some Torah portions that focus on ritual or simply narrative, Ki Tetzei is filled with mitzvot concerning ordinary interactions, returning lost property, paying workers on time, protecting the vulnerable, and conducting business honestly. We actually read a whole section of that together as a responsive reading tonight, which was kind of fortuitous. But the Torah is teaching us that holiness is not reserved for the synagogue or for the festival days, but it's found in the choices that we make each and every day. When we pick up something that isn't ours and make the effort to return it, when we refuse to take advantage of someone in a vulnerable position, we are practicing holiness. Judaism is a religion that is lived in the marketplace, the workplace, and the home, not just Friday night or Saturday morning in the synagogue or temple. One of the most famous mitzvot in Ki Tetzei is Shiluach HaChen, which is sending away of the nest, which is kind of an odd little thing. But if you come across a bird's nest with eggs or chicks, you must do what? Send the mother away. You have to send the mother away, send the mother bird away before taking the eggs or the young. That's open for a whole lot of discussion. I'm sure we'll talk about it in Torah study tomorrow. But anyway, this law seems very minor, but it teaches us something about compassion. If we must be sensitive even to the feelings of a bird, how much more should we be sensitive to the needs and feelings of our fellow man? The prevention of suffering from animals also emerges from this and other laws, reminding us that we have an ethical responsibility that extends to all living beings, not just other humans, but to all life itself. Ki Tetzei includes laws that build the foundation of a just society, honest weights and measures, fair treatment of workers, and the obligation to care for the stranger, the orphan, and the widow. These mitzvot remind us that social justice is an essential part of Jewish life and is one of the cornerstones of Reform Judaism. The Torah's vision is of a society where everyone is treated with dignity, where the strong do not exploit the weak, where fairness is a communal responsibility. Even the prohibition against muzzling an ox while it works teaches us not to withhold what is due, whether to animals or people. At the end of this parashah, we are told to remember what Amalek did to us on our journey from Egypt. This commandment is somewhat unique. It's not about a ritual or a practice, but holding on to a memory. Why? Why do we hold on to a memory? So that we will not become indifferent to the suffering of others, and so we will always stand up against cruelty and injustice. Memory in the Jewish tradition is not passive. It's a tool for moral vigilance, a way to ensure that we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. Ki Tetzei also presents laws about personal relationships, marriage, divorce, and family obligations. These laws can be very challenging to understand, but at their core, they are about respecting boundaries, physical, emotional, and social boundaries. The Torah recognizes the complexity of human relationships and tries to set guidelines that protect individuals and promote harmony. But one of the recurring themes of Ki Tetzei is the idea that we are responsible for each other. returning lost objects, helping a neighbor in need, or even building a parapet around the roof of your house so that no one falls, which I've always found to be kind of a strange thing. But anyway, if someone's on your roof, at least they won't fall. But these laws teach us that our actions impact others and that we are called upon to prevent harm wherever possible. This sense of communal responsibility is at the heart of Jewish life. Kitetse gives us a lot of food for thought. 70-some mitzvot, it's a lot of food for thought. But one needs only to remember that the Torah's vision for a holy life is not found only in the extraordinary, but in the ordinary. What kind of world might we create if we took even a few lessons in Kitetse to heart? If we made holiness, compassion, justice, and responsibility the guiding principles of our daily lives? This Shabbat, let's commit ourselves anew to living these values both within our community and beyond. Shabbat Shalom. All right. We now turn to page 78. And all who are able, please rise as we open up the ark. We are on the bottom of page, no, we are not. No, we're at the top, I'm sorry, we're at the top of page 78. There's so many of them, I had to get the right one. Top of page 78. Top of page 78. Aleinu l'shaper v'adon hakol, l'tei gedula l'yotzei bereshit, shalom asanu kegoyim ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot ha'adamah, shalom sam kelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kekol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishpach Lifnei Melech, Machei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. We turn to page 80, and we read together in the middle. And so, Adonai our God, we look to you, hoping soon to behold the splendor of your power revealed, a world full free of idolatry and false gods, a world growing more perfect through divine governance, a world in which all human beings make known your name, while those who do evil turn instead to you. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech al ha'aretz v'yom ha'hu yehei Adonai echad u'shema As the prophet announced, the Eternal shall be sovereign over all the earth. On that day, the Eternal shall be one, and God's name shall be one. You may be seated. We turn to page 85. I'm actually going to do a special reading for the Kaddish prayer. It's called The Valley. The valley of the shadow of death is a tender place. It is a place of questions and things unsaid, and grace and love and depth and sadness. My heart is open. My breath is gentle. I am tired and sleepless, so I sit a while by the still waters, and you are with me. God is with me. I shall not fear. We are thinking this day of the following. We are in Shloshim for Ginny Sukmanowski, the sister of Amin Sarkis and sister-in-law of Roz Sarkis, and Brian Scott Schiff, the brother of Mark Schiff, brother-in-law of Marilyn Schiff, uncle to Dustin, Ryan, and Stephen. We are also thinking of the following, the art site, the anniversary of whose death occurs at this time: Amy Jill Dubin, Betty Grutman, Faye Zalitsky Siegel, Jacob Sandler, Joan Litt, Saul Lustig, Edna F. Stratmore, the mother of Lori Smurl. Mark Garber, the father of Ted Garber. Rose Friedman, the mother of Jean Friedman. Rose Leviton Polotnik, the grandmother of Terry Ginsburg, great-grandmother of Ted Garber. Thelma W. Berliner, a friend of Norman Bush. Murray London, the grandfather of Kathy Klaus. And Sandy Ashendorf, the mother of Jill Brown. If there are other names that you would like to say at this time, please say their name aloud as my hand passes over you. If you are in mourning, or if it is your custom, on page 86, please rise for the Kaddish prayer. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayei dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarak le'olam olmei almaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudashah bariku, la'ela min kol birkata v'shirata, tushbakata v'nechamata, da'amiram be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imaru, amen. Zikronam levracha, may their memories forever be for a blessing. You may be seated. And I would like to call upon our president, Jeffrey Fishkin, who is unfortunately sporting a Yankee shirt, but we will not say anything about that. You be sure to read that first line, though.
Nice to see Rabbi in her Chicago Cubs jersey.
I typed it out, so he had to read it.
Go Yankees!
Sorrowful.
Matter of fact, someone should take a picture of us, Cubs Yankees. Okay, Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat
Rabbi
Shalom.
has always a wonderful service. I want to welcome all the people who haven't been here before, our guests are here. I'm told we have a couple people from World Religion here.
Yeah,
We're here, and is there anybody else?
students. Students here, yes.
Oh, you're not a
Very good.
student.
Yeah.
Well, a student of something else.
Yeah.
But I want to welcome you all and all the other guests. Welcome to Temple Israel. And yes, we have some bad weather, but at least your cars are getting washed.
Yeah.
It's very
And
important.
you're not. That's
Yes,
even
exactly.
better.
Okay, next Friday is regular Shabbat service, but we are still in the month of Elul, so we'll continue with the Siddur for Elul. Saturday, August 29th, is our happy hour Havdalah. All invited to attend this event, which begins at 5:30 with light refreshments and drinks. Then service at 6:30 p.m. Please RSVP. Religious school has begun and will meet this Sunday, 9/12. Saturday, September 5th, is our celebration of Suliko. Dinner begins at 6 p.m. with the service following at 7 p.m. During the service, we will be changing our Torah covers from the colored mantles to white in preparation for the high holy days ahead. Okay? Hopefully you received your high holiday booklet in the mail. If you haven't, please let Terry know about this, okay? If you did, well, it says that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, please pick it up in the lobby or ask Terry to email to you. We are working on our Yitzhak book, so get names and payments submitted as soon as possible. Unless there's any other announcements, Shabbat Shalom to everybody. Okay,
Go Cubs.
go Yanks! And we'll make you happy, go St. Louis.
And go Buccaneers too. So I'm just, I've got them all going on. So
Things are representative.
I thought it was just kind of fun to have sports night. Like I say, I'm a diehard sports person. So we just got to have a little fun. All right. Well, our closing song this evening is called Olem Chesed Yibaneh, and you can find that on page 92. Olem Chesed Yibaneh. I will build this world from love. All right. Hopefully we all will build this world from love. Olam chesed yibanen, yadadai, dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed yibanen, yadadai, dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed yibanen, yadadai, dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed yibanen, yadadai, dai, 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 dai. I will build this world from love. Dai, 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 dai. And you must build this world from love. Dai, 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 dai. And if we build this world from love, dai, 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 then God will build. God will build this world from love. Dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed. Olam chesed yibaneh. Dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed yibaneh. Dai, 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 dai. Olam chesed yibaneh, da 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 da. Olam chesed yibaneh, da 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 da. Enter these days of awe as a pilgrim on a journey to hear the voice of God that echoes from within. Enter these days of awe as a seeker on a mission to discover the voice of God that echoes from beyond. Enter these days of awe as an adventurer on a quest to reach the secret place where the voice of God within sings blessings in harmony with the voice of God from beyond. Shabbat shalom. And let's all gather in our social hall for a little nosh and greetings. And make sure the rain has stopped before you leave.
Welcome.